Hi friends, this is Diana with Luxan Balloons. Today I have the pleasure and honor of interviewing one of our students, Heidi, who has taken our balloon bouquet class and our balloon garland class, which was today. This is the first episode for a podcast we're going to have now to talk about business related things, including our classes. So it's going to be like a little interview, and I want to ask you, Heidi, I guess what are your takeaways of both classes, any feedback, and yes.
Okay. So I guess the first thing that I can say is that the classes are very down to earth but professional. So
Awesome.
it makes you feel very comfortable asking questions, and I love that we get hands on.
Yes.
And then your feedback.
Perfect.
So
yes.
And you have a lot of attention to detail, so I really appreciate that. Something that when you're just learning, you need that attention because you don't know what you're looking for.
Exactly. But that's really good what Heidi's pointing out, and that's what I think I want to believe that sets our classes apart. Just remembering from when I first started, what I would have wanted my instructors to kind of show me, and it's exactly that. Since you're a beginner, you really don't know, so you need somebody to kind of hold you by the hand and tell you this, look out for this thing, kind of build what I like to call it, build an eye for it. So I'm so happy, genuinely happy to hear this. It makes me so glad that I guess my teaching method is working, and that's exactly it. We're down to earth, and of course professionalism is a must because we are business owners. Yes. And we want to grow this and run it the right way. So I'm glad to hear that. Let me see. So where did you come from? Tell us your whole journey coming up to the class.
So we drove from Menifee, which is not too far, but it definitely is an effort to wake up early. I started looking at balloons, just wanting to make a little bit of extra money, not wanting to go back to grad school, and wanting to still be a mom for my kids. And so my husband suggested balloons, and I started just practicing at home. Awesome. And then watching videos, but I realized quickly that you need to take a class.
Right.
And not everybody was giving you the information that you wanted on YouTube. You can only get so much on YouTube.
Right.
And then with you, it's you get a lot of information. You get a lot of practice. And I realized something that I would have been probably not aware of, that you have to build community.
Yes.
I would have thought no, I don't want this person to compete with my business.
Right.
And I never realized that actually you need community.
Yeah.
You need to, what you said today, call each other if you don't have a certain color. Right. Or, hey, you take my client because I'm going to be busy.
Right. Oh, that's
and nobody
amazing.
Says that online,
yes,
right?
Awesome. Oh my gosh, Heidi, this is so good. You just touched on so many important points and things that I believe are essential to being a successful, balloon business. It's shifting mindsets. So we go from thinking competition over collaboration, when in reality it should be collaboration over competition, because there's no such thing as that. And that's something that I always emphasize on in my classes. And I just don't say, I live it. I have a lot of balloon friends in the industry, and we call each other whenever we need anything. And that's exactly, if I was stingy with my information, I would have never given classes. But I do believe there is room for everyone in, just in general, any industry. There's thousands of Starbucks, burger places, pizza places, and they all sell. Same with the balloon industry. It's no different. And you need community, somebody to relate with, right, to bail you out when you're in trouble, to help you out. And I feel like I am missing something else. So you touched on a couple points. So I went over the competition. I always get sidetracked, guys. This is me, okay? I just have so many thoughts rushing through my head. I'm like, yes, this is good. So the whole competition thing.
So what area in Menifee?
Menifee is the Inland Empire. So we're in San Diego, and Menifee is about an hour and a half from here.
About an hour and a half. Yeah, the closest cities are Temecula and Murrieta.
Yeah, so if you guys are in the area, you know who to hit up.
What's the Instagram?
I'm in the process.
Okay, perfect. Well, shoot us the link, and we'll.
Yes. I will. Yeah.
Yes. So I wanted to add. Now I remembered one of the points you touched on, which you know, many can relate, not everybody, but many who are joining the balloon industry, they're moms like us, and that's like Heidi, me too. That's why I started this business, because I wanted a side hustle, but then that side hustle quickly grew, and now like it's a business, thank God. But it does give us the liberty to choose our schedule and work around it. We need to be with our children. We can do that. And then it goes as far as we want to let it go. So
yeah, I think that's why I was drawn to it, because I can still kind of balance. And then but you said that sometimes you might grow and you might not want that growth.
Exactly.
So you kind of have to plan for that.
Yes,
and so I've been
that's
thinking
very
about
true.
that, like trying to get the older kids involved. And friends.
And no, that's
I have
amazing.
A lot of mama friends.
Yes, yes. So I was gonna say that too. You're gonna need help, and the community of like community in the sense of other balloon stylists, but community like around you, getting your family involved, your children. That's amazing. My girls are still too little, but my husband Carlos, he got dragged into this he got voluntold into this, so he didn't have an option. It's okay. Without pay, yes. I'm still not paying him, guys. But we live in Cali. What do you expect?
Right.
Yeah. So, anything else we should add?
Yeah, so we're going to be having this podcast once a week or once every 2 weeks. So if you guys, let me try something.
No pressure. Carlos just telling me what I'm going to do for social media, like always.
Yes, so we're going to be having this podcast every week or every other week. Yeah. And if you guys have any questions, you guys could ask us.
Yes.
Comment down below what
exactly.
You guys, the conversations, the questions that you guys have.
Yes, and I'll make sure to look through our previous videos. I know. I've seen the questions. I just haven't had time to answer them. I'm not ignoring you or anything like that. It's just like it's busy. But now, look, we're being intentional. We're doing this thing. We want to help out. We want to share our story. We want to be able to, help others out and speak life into you guys. We just really see the need for this type of platform and community. So here we are doing it. Yeah.
So when can they expect to have classes?
Yes. So for classes right now, we're only offering balloon garland and balloon bouquet, but we have some sweet stuff in the works that hopefully we open up more classes. Yes. Not just those two. Maybe do like a traditional one, and then probably do something that doesn't necessarily have to do exactly with the art of balloons, but the business aspect of it. So all the admin part, how to set up a business, how to register, how to get a seller's permit, how to set up a professional email account, where to go for a website, and all of those things you need in order to build a successful business, a good foundation. Yeah.
So I'll keep in touch.
Yes.
Keep updated.
Yeah, especially that you're in a different area.
Yeah.
That's going to grow that. I don't believe there's that many.
No, there's not a big presence in the inland.
So,
nope.
Yeah.
No, I think there's only like 2 or 3.
Oh, awesome.
And they're not that big, so.
So I'll be checking out the podcast.
Yes.
Yes, especially
Awesome.
if you're going to be in an area where there's the need for it.
Yeah, and I always get asked if I travel to the Inland Empire, but I'm busy enough here in San Diego that I can't. It's not worth it for me to travel 2 hours. So
as soon as I set up the professional Instagram, as you say, right, in class.
The business Instagram.
Then I'll send it over to you guys.
Yeah.
And she's taking both classes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they both have been incredibly helpful.
Yes.
I kind of want to come back.
Yeah.
I want there to be a third class.
Marlo took it twice.
Because, oh my gosh, because it's such a wealth of information, but the experience and meeting other people that are wanting to start up too. Yeah,
it's we're social beings at the end of the day, and that's why I emphasize community, because you need it. And living in your head, and it's not a good place to be in, just in general. So same with the business. There's nothing like being able to share your wins or vent when things don't go as planned with somebody that's in the industry that could totally understand you.
Completely.
Yeah.
Do you know how to close a YouTube video?
So if you guys like this podcast and want to learn more about balloon business, subscribe, Comment down below your questions. I'll read them and I'll answer them next time. And thank you for tuning in. This is Diana and this was
Heidi.
Bye.
Behind cameras. I'll be up there, guys. I promise. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.